This morning I was about to start a fire and I realized that we're definitely running low on some of our kindling. So we ordered a new Kindling Cracker and we're going to be testing it out on today's channel. I'm Danielle of Split RL Farm and welcome to our channel. We bring you new content about homesteading, and today we're going to be showing you a new tool that we just added to our homestead. So let's go. All right, so here is our Kindling Cracker, and Chris actually went ahead and screwed it into a piece of wood that we use to do a lot of our cutting. So we're gonna be using this here, and then we also have a mallet or a hammer that you can use in order to better work the wood. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some wood and we're gonna show you how this gets done. Now we have some seasoned wood on a pile over here that I'm gonna just grab some pieces from, and then we can pull off some of the kindling. So I'll just grab a few. Okay, this should be enough for now. Let's go. Today what we're gonna be doing is using this kindling cutter. It's around $100 on Amazon, and we've already tested it out a little bit, and I'm going to show you guys how it works. So far we've had really great success with it, so I'm really excited to show you a little bit about this. So the diameter in the center is around 6.5 inches long, which means that you can cut split wood, or if you are working with a smaller diameter of a tree, you can use something like this to start. And to use the cutter, what you're going to do, clear this area, you're going to put it inside and you're going to take your mallet or a hammer and just knock it down on the top, and it will begin to split the wood. There you go, just like that. And what you're going to do is cut it down into smaller and smaller pieces until you get the perfect kindling that you want to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on these. Now, it really isn't too hard to use. It goes back to the hardness of the wood. So if you are working with a drier wood, it's honestly just gonna be easier. And the newer the wood, or the more fresh the cut piece of wood is, the harder it's going to be. But again, it is something that you don't need to be super muscle Iron Man to be doing. You can just do it on your own. As you can tell, I've already gotten so much done already, and kindling is going to be great because if you do have a wood burning stove, this side of wood is going to be so much easier to start your fire with, as well as if you're just doing a bonfire or campfire outside. This is going to be your trick to starting a fire much easier, as I'm sure all of you already know. We're going to cut up a little bit more, fill up our bin, and then we're going to talk about some of the pros and cons of this tool. This tool overall is pretty safe. There's a nice safeguard around it, which does help keep the wood inside so it doesn't go spilling everywhere, as opposed to if you were just going to be using an axe and cutting things. It is a little bit harder to manage. It isn't something that's impossible, but definitely harder to control. All in all, this is a great tool. I think that the safety measures that they have with the safety guard makes it much easier and less unruly to use, instead of using an axe where things are just kind of flying everywhere and you don't have as much control. This is definitely our preferred method, and we're really happy that we added this tool to our homestead. That being said, I do think the quality is also really good. It's made of a very thick cast iron. It's welded in really well, and for only $100, I think this is made really well. It's made to last and not just be there for this season. So we're really happy with this purchase. We've had really great ease. As you can see, I have an entire bucket to the side of me. It's really easy to use, and I believe cuts down on a lot more hours that you need to be doing for kindling, which is really important as we get into the colder seasons and you do need to keep your house warm. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go ahead and cut up a little bit more kindling, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.